Hello, in this video we are going to talk about a very important topic. Recently, a major attack has taken place on Vladimir Putin's home, and both President Donald Trump and India's Prime Minister Modi have condemned it. Here you can see that dozens of articles are being published on this issue. President Donald Trump has said that one should not attack a person's home, and I will also tell you Prime Minister Modi's statement. He clearly said that, "I am deeply concerned." And here you must remember, we are not talking about a normal person. This is the President of Russia. If you directly fire missiles at his house, then how will peace talks move forward? Now Donald Trump is very angry about it. And this is a very serious concern. Because if you look at it from a US perspective, we have always said that there should be peace between Russia and Ukraine. Historically, if you look, both people used to live together. Ukrainian and Russian languages are also quite similar, and the US has always said that we are on the side of peace. But when the president of a country himself is attacked, when his home is attacked, then how will peace talks move forward? And that is why here you can see that Prime Minister Modi wrote, "Ongoing diplomatic efforts offer the most viable path towards ending hostilities and achieving peace. We urge all concerned to remain focused on these efforts and to avoid any actions that could undermine them. Everyone will give the same advice to Ukraine, that if you directly attack the president's home, then how will you move toward peace later?" And interestingly, Donald Trump has also said the same thing, actually in even more aggressive language, in proper Trump style. He said that Putin himself called him and told him that his house had been attacked. And here you can see Donald Trump talking to the media. Recently, Benjamin Netanyahu, by the way, has come to the US. I had told you earlier that he would visit the US. There were discussions here about whether Pakistani soldiers should be sent to Gaza or not, and along with that, talks were to be held on many other issues. Trump also said that Netanyahu is a wartime prime minister, and that whatever allegations are against him should be forgiven. Trump was talking about this issue. A reporter asked him, "Sir, news has just come that Putin's house has been attacked. What would you say about it?" And here you can see Trump's response.
Are you worried that the alleged strike on Putin's residence could scuttle the peace?
Yeah, I don't like it. It's not good. I heard about it this morning. You know who told me about it? President Putin told me about it. Early in the morning, he said he was attacked. It's no good. It's no good. Don't forget, the Tomahawks. I stopped the Tomahawks. I didn't want that. Because we're talking about, it's a delicate period of time. This is not the right time. It's one thing to be offensive, because they were offensive. It's another thing to attack his house. It's not the right time to do any of that, and can't do it. And I learned about it from President Putin today. I was very angry about it.
Here he said an interesting thing, that one thing is being aggressive or offensive, but another thing is that, in the process of being offensive, you directly attack the home of the leader of that country. Because if, hypothetically speaking, Putin had died, the Russians would have gone mad. In that case, nuclear weapons could also be used, because then all the top officials of the Russian government would think that their lives are also in danger. Tomorrow, anything could happen. If Putin himself was killed, tomorrow all ministers could be killed. Many Russian generals have already been killed. There have been assassinations of many generals in Russia. Because of this, the risk of nuclear war could increase significantly. And obviously, we would want to avoid this. People don't actually realize that Putin's personal residence is in Novgorod. Look, here I am not talking about Moscow. It's not that the Kremlin was attacked where Putin's office is. His own personal house in Russia, in the Novgorod region, was attacked. Seeing this, all world leaders are saying that this is wrong. This should not happen. Because after this, the escalation will become so high that we will not be able to control things. Because the Speaker of the Russian Parliament has already given an official statement that nuclear war will be declared directly if Putin is attacked. Again, if you go into history, a world war has already happened after the death of a single individual. For example, if we talk about World War I, you must have heard this name, Franz Ferdinand. He was a very big prince of the Austro-Hungarian Empire. The Austro-Hungarian Empire had alliances with other European countries. One day, when he was roaming in his car, a Serbian nationalist shot him. He was assassinated. And after this single death, World War I started. Because after his death, the Austro-Hungarian Empire attacked Serbia. Other countries came to defend Serbia, and within a few months, the entire Europe got entangled in what was then the biggest war in history, World War I. I believe that if Vladimir Putin is genuinely killed, it would work in the same way as the catalyst event of World War I. Although officially, if you look, Russia does not have any doctrine or government policy where it is properly mentioned that if the president is assassinated, Russia will declare war in response. But if you look at history, the Austro-Hungarian Empire also did not have any written document stating that they would declare war on Serbia if their prince was killed. So this is a very delicate issue. I will say again, there are no predictions in geopolitics. No one predicts. We study historical patterns. We observe the geopolitical stance of countries. And based on that, we see what a country might do. If you look at history, many times history repeats itself. If you study history over several centuries, you will literally start laughing. You will find it funny how the same patterns keep repeating again and again. And that is why Donald Trump and even other country leaders, Shahbaz Sharif, the Prime Minister of Pakistan, also said that the attack on Vladimir Putin's house is very concerning. The world does not want the war between Ukraine and Russia to involve nuclear weapons. However, I must also add that if we imagine a hypothetical scenario, let's imagine what happens here. Suppose Ukraine kills Putin. Some incident happens, like a missile hits somewhere and Putin is killed. In that case, Russia would absolutely use nuclear weapons on Ukraine. But it does not seem that the US or Europe would use nuclear weapons on Russia. Yes, a small-scale conflict could happen. Many European countries could declare small-scale war on Russia. But I think after that, the chances of a major world war are limited, unless China also gets involved or some very big incident happens after that. Again, I am saying this. You may feel that this is all theory, but how quickly these same things can start flashing in front of you as breaking news, you never know. That's why it is very important that Russia should also, for now, follow the decorum it has maintained. You must have noticed one thing. Russia has not tried to kill Zelensky yet. Russia can do this. Russia knows very well where Zelensky sits. If Russia wanted, Putin could have easily eliminated Zelensky. But in a war, there is a kind of decorum that prime ministers and presidents are not directly targeted in this way. But I also believe here that if you are a supporter of world peace, then a fairly good news here is that Russia has now gone into high alert mode after the attack on Putin. From satellite images that we can now check around Putin's residence in Novgorod, many air defense systems have been deployed. Many S-400 batteries have been specifically deployed to defend Putin. So I believe that after this attack, the chances of Putin's assassination in the future become quite low, which I would say is a positive sign in itself. But we don't know what will happen going forward, because this war has been going on for years. Recently, Trump also said that either the Russia-Ukraine war will end very soon, or if it does not end, then this war will continue for many years, perhaps even for decades. So this is unfortunate in itself. Many updates related to this topic will come. Whatever updates come, I will keep making updated videos for you all.